What's up, guys? Welcome back to Whiskey Dixon. I'm Sugarbear.
I'm Curt.
We're drinking the Naked Grouse blended malt Scotch whiskey. Now, I would say for the price, it's like one of the best Scotch whiskeys you can buy. I think, and what's funny is, I feel like part of that is because it has the Grouse name attached to it. That's part of what makes it cheap, because Famous Grouse is not known for being, like, good.
Plastic screw-on.
I'll put it this way.
One of them.
I went to Scotland a few years ago, and the only time I was ever asked if I wanted ice in a whiskey, I ordered a Famous Grouse. I was like, no, because it's whiskey. He's like, you want ice? It's like, he's straight up like, no, you are going to want some ice. It's not good. He's like, all right. And yeah, he was totally right. It fucking sucks. So...
Because of that, I never tried this until
me neither. He told
someone
me
told me
this.
to. I got it up in Oregon, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. It's not very much money. I was shocked at how good it was. It's like a sherry bomb.
Well, when you think about
it's a blend of tons of good single malt sherry
it
whiskeys,
should be good because
including Macallan,
Macallan,
great.
Highland Park, and Glenturret, which that's the one that, like, I haven't tried. You don't see a lot. It's the oldest distillery in Scotland, and I have a feeling that they're the ones making most of the shit whiskey that goes into the Grouse blends.
Famous.
And then, because you got Macallan and Highland Park, both of those are awesome. Like, both of those are great distilleries. So I would imagine that Glenturret's a little
I plan on never buying the Famous Grouse for the rest of my life.
I don't need to.
But
yeah,
I plan on buying this every time I almost run out. I'm going to buy another bottle of this.
But what I love about this, as soon as you smell it, I feel like I recognize some signature Macallan notes and also that classic Highland Park leathery, salty. Yeah, like you definitely smell both of those. It literally just smells like a blend of those two things.
I love Macallan. It's great. It's not that it's not great, but it's pricey.
It's all, yeah.
You're paying for the name, although the name's pricey because it's good, but I love this a lot, and I don't feel bad drinking it.
No, this comes in at what, 30?
27 to 35.
27 to 35.
I mean,
I would say this tastes as good as
like
a lot of...
$2 a shot. Think about going to a bar. That's $2 a shot. That's a good deal.
Oh yeah, I mean, and I would say this tastes double what it costs. I would say it tastes as good as a lot of like $60 sherry whiskeys. I mean, a lot of good
I like this better
single malt.
than a lot of things.
I love how it literally tastes like a blend of Macallan and Highland. Like if you just took the 12-year sherry Macallan and the 12-year Highland Park, blended them.
It's just more well-rounded.
That's
honestly,
what it tastes
than
like.
Even a good Macallan.
Yeah.
It's just like a good Macallan, slightly well-rounded.
Yeah, you want Macallan with a bit more smoke in it for like half the price. It's this. Yeah, it comes in at, what's the proof on this actually? This is 43%. I would say that's like the minimum acceptable for me. I hate when someone comes in at 40 proof, or 40%. Sorry. Naked Grouse is matured in first fill Oloroso sherry casks. That's also
really cool.
A big part of what makes it good. That first fill barrel is going to give you the most sherry influence in a whiskey.
They recycle them sherry casks. So the first one's
they'll use
way more color, way more flavor. Get a lot of that nice, sweet, smooth sherry
You get the
flavor.
most sherry notes out of the first one. And on the nose, this is classic sherry. I mean, raisins all day, cinnamon, vanilla, honey. There's smoke here too.
I have a lot of different whiskeys. I drink this more frequently than probably any.
This is a perfect daily drinker. Like, this is if you have somewhere near you where they have a lot of this on hand, this is something you should probably drink every day. Like, this is really like, this is the perfect bottle to have after you've had a few of your nicer single malts, to just drink a shitload of this and still be very satisfied. Like, it's a really, really good whiskey. It's crazy to me this has anything to do with Famous Grouse, because Famous Grouse tastes nothing like this.
It's just such a
Famous Grouse
bad whiskey.
Awful. It's the most popular whiskey drank in Scotland is Famous Grouse. That's mostly what they drink. And it is garbage. I'm just going to say that straight. It's fucking garbage. It's really bad. It is one of the worst, if not the worst Scotch whiskeys I've ever had. And this is like so good. This tastes like a $60 or $70 single malt.
You know, it's hard to pinpoint. You know, sometimes we do sherries more like vanilla dried fruit.
This is a lot more.
It's well rounded.
Oh, it's very well. It's a blend. It's a perfect
blend of single malt. It's not grain. It's a blend of only single malt. But it's so well rounded that I can't pinpoint like, oh, it's vanilla, oh, it's dried fruit.
I mean, I
raisins.
can to an extent.
It's
to me,
just really good.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just really well rounded.
It reminds me a lot of both Highland Park and Macallan. Like I can taste specific notes.
The only blend that I think I like more than this would be like Johnny Walker Blue Label or 18-year, which are like $100 and up.
For the price, I'd rather buy a case of this. I think personally.
Agreed. I mean, I have those in my house, but like, this is delicious. It's
you don't want to guzzle a bottle of Blue Label, but this, yeah, I would buy like a case. This is totally awesome.
I love this.
Yeah, it's sweet and sherried with that hint of smoke and salinity that comes from Highland Park.
A
little bit of that leathery, salty.
Like 10% of that Highland peat and salt.
I would say it's mostly Macallan would be my guess, but there's definitely an influence of Highland.
And I love Macallan, but I mean their lower end bottles will still be like $50 to $70. So
at the cheapest,
I can't drink that all the time.
No, Macallan's overpriced. Like that's just a fact. Like they're great, but they know they're great, so they charge too much for their whiskey. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, it's got a long finish. Very developing.
That full Oloroso.
Do you think they added color to this?
I wouldn't be surprised, but with that being said, first fill.
Yeah, it's possible.
The whiskeys that I've had that are first fill sherry are so much darker than sherry finish.
Oh yeah.
Just sherry finish.
First fill bourbon or sherry or anything makes a significant difference as opposed to like a refill cask.
A lot of them, they just keep reusing them. Why waste a nice barrel?
That first fill is going to get you the best version of whatever it is you're aging in it. So
that's mostly what makes lore twice as much as triple wood. It's that first fill.
Yeah, it's sherry cask quality.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty significant because I've noticed that in really expensive scotches, and the fact that this is a really budget friendly, and it's first fill sherry, and only single malt, not grain alcohol.
No, there's no grain whiskey. It's just blended malt. This is nothing but malt.
Yeah, I can't think of anything under $50 that's just better than this and easier to drink.
Yeah,
I'm a sherry guy.
For this flavor profile, for this style, I can't either. Yeah, I would say this is the best sherry whiskey you can buy for the price.
It's not very common either. You kind of gotta seek it out.
No, I wouldn't say it's the most common thing. I remember seeing it previous times going through the liquor store, but I never really thought to buy it because it has grouse on it.
It's almost no label. I mean,
that's hence the name.
You're kind of confused. Grouse. You're like, what is that?
Yeah, they give you a little info on the back. They do let you know it's first fill sherry.
They disguise.
They don't tell you what distilleries it came from, but that's why I'm here. I happen to know. But also, it's not like it's hidden knowledge or anything. Anyone who drinks Famous Grouse a lot knows it only comes from 3 distilleries. This is really good. Yeah, for the price, this is a great, actually, everyday drinker. This is just the perfect thing to have. Yeah, this is like a whiskey you would buy a whole case of.
Oh, I keep it around.
Like you would buy like a box of 6.
I don't not have this.
Yeah. I don't have this, but I probably should.
I'll bring you a bottle this week.
Deal. Well, anything else we should say about this Naked Grouse?
We said it all.
I feel like we probably shouldn't have been wearing pants this whole time, but whatever, it's fine, it's cool. It is what it is.
The naked bird. All birds are naked. That's a dumb label. Sorry.
I mean, it's cool. I like the minimal.
The bottle's way better.
I feel like it makes it unassuming. So then when you try, you're like, whoa.
Well, that's why I drank scotch for 10 years. In case you guys don't know, he's got more reviews on mastermalt.com than anyone in the whole world. We drank scotch for like 10 years. Pretty tough. I've tried most of what's common on the shelf. Never tried this until recently, and changed my world.
Yeah, I never really did a lot of blends. I've always been really into single malts. That's pretty much all I've reviewed on Master of Malt. I don't know if I have the most in the world. I think I do though. Actually, I am the Sugar Bear from Master Malt. That's me. Yeah. And yeah, I'm aware of this. This has always been one of, because there's like this and there's Monkey Shoulder. Those are kind of like the two that are talked about a lot as far as like great value blended malt.
This is less money and way better.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I've seen like 10 videos on the internet from a bunch of Scotch reviewers saying Monkey Shoulder is the best bang for your buck.
They have.
This is better.
It's very hype.
And it's less money.
This deserves more attention.
It's harder to find. It's better for sure, less money.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. And I think what sets it apart is that with Monkey Shoulder, it's a blend of Balvenie, Coninvie, and Glenfiddich. They're all aged right on the same area, and none of them use any peat. And I think the difference here is Macallan and then Highland Park, way up north in the Orkney Islands, where they're getting those maritime notes. They're using peat in the whiskey. They're getting those funky leathery notes. I think that's kind of what sets this apart from Monkey Shoulder. And so for me, yeah, better complexity and just overall better than Monkey Shoulder, in my opinion. As a blended budget malt whiskey, this is kind of the top of the heap. I would say this is the winner. Well, if you like this, yeah. Well, if you like this, smash that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, check us out on Instagram, and let us know how we're doing. Give us any other suggestions for like give me some other good blends. You know, we just started really reviewing blends. It's not something I drink a lot of, but some of them are great. And for the money, that's where blends become way more desirable in my opinion. And you know, I'm Sugar Bear.
I'm Curt.
He's Curt. And
that's my name.
Yeah, it is. And we are Whiskey Dixon. Until next time, cheers, sláinte.
Salud.
Keep on drinking.